Live from New Delhi, you're watching DT India Live, India's Watch to the World. I'm Sakal Bhattan. Coming up in the next 30 minutes. Israel Security Cabinet convened to discuss Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India's auto market to witness unprecedented transformation and expansion, highlights factors driving future of mobility in India. Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan gets 14-year prison term sentence in a land corruption case. Israel's Security Cabinet met on Friday for approval of final details of a Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal. The office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said on Friday that a deal to release the hostage had been reached and that he had ordered the Political Security Cabinet to convene later in the day. And if approved by the cabinet, the ceasefire agreement would take effect on Sunday and involve the exchange of Israeli hostages for Palestinian prisoners, after which the terms of the permanent end to the conflict could be finalized. In other news, Russian President Vladimir Putin and his Iranian counterpart Masoud Pezeshkian held talks in Moscow on Friday ahead of the signing of a strategic partnership treaty involving closer defense cooperation. Russian President highlighted that the discussion will cover vast areas of cooperation and a comprehensive strategic partnership agreement will also be signed. Pezeshkian, on his first Kremlin visit since winning the presidency last July, also said the two leaders will soon finalize an agreement on building a nuclear power plant in Iran with Russian help. French President Emmanuel Macron is in Beirut as a show of support for Lebanon's new leadership. Macron is due to meet President Joseph Aoun and his Lebanese counterpart later today. His visit comes at a time when Lebanon is seeking to enter a new phase, with Joseph Aoun's election as president on January 9th and Nafaf Salam's appointment as the prime minister designate. The leaders now face the task of leading Lebanon after the Israel-Hezbollah conflict and years of economic crisis. Macron is also expected to meet UN Chief Antonio Guterres in Beirut as the January 26 deadline to fully implement the Israel-Hezbollah ceasefire deal approaches. Inaugurating the Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025, the largest mobility expo in India, in Delhi today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India's journey in the mobility sector would be a transformation one and is set to witness exponential growth. DD India's Tapash Bhattacharya gets us more details.
The Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025, India's largest and most anticipated mobility event, kicked off in a grand style as India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated its second edition at Bharat Mandapam in India's national capital, New Delhi, on Friday. This year's theme, Beyond Boundaries, Co-creating future automotive value chain, underscores the power of collaboration, innovation and sustainability to revolutionize the global mobility landscape. PM Modi said that the journey of developed India in the mobility sector is set to be one of unprecedented transformation and is set to witness exponential growth.
भारत की सबसे बड़ी युवा आबादी, मिडिल क्लास का लगातार बढ़ता दायरा, तेजी से होता अर्बनाइजेशन, भारत में बन रहा आधुनिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, मेक इन इंडिया से अफोर्डेबल व्हीकल, ये सारे फैक्टर्स भारत में ऑटो सेक्टर की ग्रोथ को पुश करने वाले हैं, नई ताकत देने वाले हैं.
With a whopping 500,000 visitors expected to make footfall at the event, the expo offers a glimpse into the future of transportation. From electric and hybrid vehicles to cutting-edge connected and autonomous technologies, the event has something for everyone. PM Modi also gave a mantra of 7 Cs, which will reshape India's mobility solution.
बीते साल में भारत की ऑटो इंडस्ट्री करीब 12% की ग्रोथ से आगे बढ़ी है। मेक इन इंडिया, मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड के मंत्र पर चलते हुए अब एक्सपोर्ट भी बढ़ रहा है। इतनी तो दुनिया के कई देशों की पॉपुलेशन नहीं है जितनी हर साल भारत में गाड़ियां बिक रही हैं। एक साल में करीब 2.5 करोड़ गाड़ियां बिकना ये दिखाता है कि भारत में डिमांड लगातार कैसे बढ़ रही है।
India now stands as an outstanding destination for every investor looking to shape their future in the mobility sector.
With innovation and sustainability at its core, Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025 set the stage for a transformative future in mobility. As global and Indian players collaborate, the expo promises to redefine the way we move and connect. With camera person Monty, this is Tapush Bhattacharya for GD India from Delhi.
And India's largest tyre manufacturer, MRF, is showcasing its visionary theme, Muscle in Motion, at Bharat Mobility 2025. And this theme highlights MRF's market leadership, engineering excellence, and unwavering commitment to innovation in redefining the future of mobility. In an exclusive conversation with DD India's Tapush Bhattacharya, Arun Mamen, who is the Vice Chairman and the Managing Director of MRF, shared some insights on the company's innovative strides and its vision for transforming the mobility landscape of India.
This year at the Bharat Mobility exhibition, MRF's theme for this year will be Muscle in Motion, and it will really showcase our leadership, our technology, our innovation and sustainability which the organization is looking into.
So tell us, you guys are now working on different aspects of tire manufacturing. You guys are now giving wings to defense also, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. We are the single manufacturer in India manufacturing tires for the Air Force. And we supply a wide range of aircraft tires, whether it's from the Sukhoi jets to Mirage to the aircraft, the helicopter and all that.
Sir, you can see this is one of the demos of the aircraft here. So do you believe that it's high time that companies like MRF not just manufacturing for the defense forces but also for different difficult terrains also?
Yeah, of course. Apart from aircraft, we supply for the Air Force and for the defense is the snow tires. And that is one. That is a new launch of ours. And we are also making for AV tires, which has got foam inbuilt for noiseless drive.
So, India is becoming carbon net neutral by 2070. Is there any chance that MRF is also going to lead from the front when it comes to sustainability?
Of course. In fact, that is one of our drives in the organization where we look at green energy. We're looking at ways how to reduce resources of raw materials, and we will definitely be ready by 2070.
2070, India is getting ready to become carbon net neutral and MRF is joining the forces. With camera person Monty, this is Tapush Bhattacharya for GD India from Delhi.
Also, TVS Motor Company, a leading global automaker in the 2- and 3-wheeler segment, is showcasing a range of future mobility concepts at the Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025. And the company has also unveiled future concepts of its existing vehicles and is displaying a range of safety gear, accessories and custom motorcycles, including a TVS Ronin that commemorates the Ran Utsav 2025. DD India's Tapush caught up with Vimal Sumli, head premium business TVS Motor Company, in this exclusive chat.
Bharat Mobility has seen some interesting bikes, cars and everything. I have with me a bike which is from the TVS stable and it's called Ronin, but it's painted in a very different way. It has got the spirit of Kutch.
We are very happy to share and show you this bike today. This bike is the custom bike built on a Ronin platform, which is our modern retro bike. And this is a hand-painted motorcycle. As if you can see right from the tail to the tank, every part of it comes from the culture and the art from Gujarat, and this is what we have launched it today on this platform here.
Right. Tell us more about this e-racing bike. This is also first.
This is our e-racing TVS RTE, which is our racing bike, and we're the first in India to launch the e-racing bike. We run our own one-make racing championship on this. That is our another Apache.
Let me go that side. Let me go that side. This is another e-racing bike from the TVS table.
This is a ICE RR310.
Okay.
This is on our Asia One Make Racing Championship bike, and this is one of our fastest bike on the racing tracks. So we run this Asia One Make Racing Championship for Apache, and that's a part of this.
So this is the whole idea. When it comes to TVS, they are coming with some new interesting concept bikes, like the one that shows the spirit of Kutch. Then you have the e-racing bike, which is also the first in the country. And that's the beauty of Bharat Mobility. You get new and exciting things coming up. With camera person Monty, this is Tapash Bhattacharya for GD India from Delhi.
Staying with Mobility Expo, India's urban transportation scene is poised for a major shift with Rapido, a leading urban mobility platform, announcing its plans to expand to 500 cities. The announcement was made at the Bharat Mobility Expo 2025. In fact, DD India's Tapash caught up with Pavan Guntupalli, co-founder of Rapido, to discuss the company's bold expansion strategy.
It's Bharat Mobility at Bharat Mandapam, and I have with me the co-founder of Rapido to talk about that. Pavan, you have been inspiration for a lot of youngsters, Gen Z, Gen X, when people talk. 10 years have passed of Rapido. It's growing exponentially. It's Bharat Mobility. What can we talk about for the next 10 years when it comes to Rapido and its mobility?
Yeah. In the past 10 years, when our respected PM sir says Make in India, we are one of the primary examples of doing that. Rapido is an Indian mobility option with an aim of creating more affordable, convenient and accessible mobility for hundreds of millions or for the entire billion population that we have. At the same time, creating employment accessibility for a lot of people.
Job creation, especially for a company like Rapido and other transport aggregator, is a huge thing, because they are providing jobs to those people who don't have probably that kind of a skill set, isn't it?
If you see our entire journey of Rapido itself, when we first chose bike taxi, our belief was our Indian roads cannot handle more vehicles. So one of the solutions we figured out was there are already bikes on our roads. How can we leverage this to create a sustainable mobility? So sustainability has always been a core of Rapido's mission. Now, in the next coming 10 years, we are trying to make the roads even more sustainable by going towards electrification. And what we believe is the way to build this is to create an ecosystem that can help a normal Indian go for electric vehicles rather than a normal ICE vehicle.
That's the co-founder of Rapido stating that the mission is very clear, mantra is there, going sustainable is the way forward. With camera person Monty, this is Tapash Bhattacharya for TD India from Delhi.
And now let's just switch focus to some news coming in from neighbouring Pakistan, where former Prime Minister Imran Khan has been sentenced to 14 years in prison in a land corruption case by an anti-graft court on Friday. His wife Bushra Bibi has been handed over a 7-year prison sentence. The verdict was delivered from a prison court near Islamabad. The case involves land transfer to a non-governmental welfare trust set up and managed by Khan and his wife solely. And still to come on this edition of DD India Live, this is what we have for you on the other side of the break. Singapore President arrives in Indian state of Odisha on a 2-day visit. Preparations are on in full swing for the 76th Republic Day of India celebrations.
Timeless, boundless and infinite. The essence of faith, the soul of Sanatan culture, from the sacred confluence of Prayag, where divinity descends to earth. Witness the grandeur, the devotion, the magic. World's largest cultural and spiritual gathering, with over 450 million devotees expected to attend. Mahakumbh, India's greatest festival of faith. Exclusively on DD India.
Watching DT India Live, I'm Sakal Bhatt. Let's move on to some more news and updates. India's Defence Minister, terming his decade as a volatile decade, has said that considering the wars that are raging across the world, India is boosting its defensive and offensive capabilities and adopting critical technologies. The Defence Minister was speaking at a function in New Delhi on Friday, which was celebrating the role of civilians working in the Navy. The Indian Navy celebrated 2024 as an year of the naval civilian. The Defence Minister awarded 25 civilian employees of Navy for their meritorious and distinguished services.
दुनिया भर में रक्षा सुरक्षा का माहौल लगातार तनावपूर्ण होता जा रहा है और अभी जिस डिकेड में हम हैं, हम डिफेंस एंड सिक्योरिटी पर्सपेक्टिव में आकलन करें, इसका मूल्यांकन करें, तो लगभग आधा दशक बीत जाने के बाद हम ये कह सकते हैं कि यह एक प्रकार की वोलेटाइल डिकेड है। पूरी दुनिया में अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में हमें कई सारे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स और वार्स देखने को मिल रहे हैं और इन चीजों को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमें अपने सिक्योरिटी के लिए प्लानिंग और रिसोर्सिंग और बजटिंग की भी जरूरत है। हमें अपने क्रिटिकल कैपेबिलिटी को बढ़ाना होगा और साथ ही आने वाले समय में अपने ऑफेंसिव और डिफेंसिव दोनों ही रेस्पॉन्सेस को मजबूत करने की ओर भी ध्यान देना ही होगा।
Preparations are on in full swing in Delhi for the 76th Republic Day celebrations. India became republic in 1950, and this is the time when the mother of democracy showcases its military might. DD India's Vishal Baristo brings us this report.
Preparation is in full swing for the Republic Day parade. The selected contingents of Indian Army are toiling hard for the day. Women empowerment in the defense forces is quite visible.
I feel empowered to be standing here with my men. As you can see, the Josh is on the sky high level, and we are very excited to be here. And we'll be doing our best and giving a tremendous parade on 26th.
This is the Jat regiment. Known for its war heroics, the contingent of the regiment has been practicing up to 14 hours. The aim is to win the best marching contingent trophy.
Josh, you can see, you must have seen our drill movements. It is clearly visible our Josh is very high. And as for preparation per se, we started our preparation in October. It started with 6 to 7 hours per day, and until now, December, it went till 12 to 13 hours per day. So we have done thousands of hours of practice.
6 marching contingents from the Indian Army are practicing very hard for the Republic Day celebration. This is Indian Army, olive green, chest out and head held high. And it is not only the marching contingents, but the tanks and missiles as well that make the Indian Army one of the best in the world. With video journalist Ashish in Delhi, Vishal Baristo for DD India.
In a first ever visit by the head of the state, President of Singapore, Tharman Shanmugaratnam, arrived on a 2-day visit to the Indian state of Odisha on Friday. Upon his arrival, he was welcomed by the State Chief Minister Mohan Charan Manjhi and Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan at the Bhubaneswar airport. And in a significant move to boost India's steel industry, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav announced that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved a revival package worth 11,440 crore for Vizag Steel Plant or Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited or RINL. The decision was taken at the cabinet meeting, keeping the strategic location of the India steel major at Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. in focus. It has a unique advantage of being a port-based steel plant.
Honorable Prime Minister has approved a package of 11,440 crore rupees, 11,440 crore rupees for revival of RINL, Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited. As we all know, RINL has a very special position in the entire steel industry, and with this revival package, many of the historical legacy problems that RINL used to face will be resolved. Simultaneously, a lot of effort is going to be put on securing the raw material for RINL and for modernization of the plant.
India's President Draupadi Murmu conferred the prestigious Arjuna Award 2024 on Chess Olympiad winner Vantika Agarwal on Friday. DD India's Abhishek Mahajan spoke exclusively with her.
Arjuna Awardee Vantika Agarwal is with us. Vantika, first of all, congratulations on getting this recognition. How was the feeling of getting the award, Arjuna Award, from the President of India?
I feel on top of the world. I mean, the feeling has still not sunk in. I just, the Olympiad feeling, winning 2 golds, it just keeps continuing. And now receiving Arjuna Award from the President, just feels amazing.
And how big a motivation this recognition is, Vantika? I mean, everyone needs motivation in life. It will, you think, give you a lot of motivation to do well in future?
Yeah, of course. This is such a big motivation for me. I just want to, keep working hard, continue working hard, and win many more medals for India, and also achieve my Grandmaster title, and qualify for even much bigger tournaments and heights.
2024 was a great year for chess. I mean, be it Chess Olympiad, be it Gukesh winning the World Championship. You think now we are one of the best nations in the world in chess?
Yeah, of course, there's no doubt about that. Olympiad men's and women's team both winning gold, plus Gukesh becoming world champion. Yeah, nothing more than that we can achieve.
And what next for you?
Next, I'll be trying to achieve my Grandmaster title as soon as possible. So for that, I'll be playing a lot of tournaments and just continue playing.
All right, Vantika, thank you for speaking with DD India and all the best to you. Thank you.
So much.
Staying with sports news, the 68th Squash National School Games for under-19 boys and girls commenced on Friday. The event kick-started with a grand opening ceremony in New Delhi on Thursday. The 3-day event will have young athletes from across the country who will showcase their talent, skill and athleticism.
Bringing together the brightest sporting talents from across the nation, the 68th National School Games 2024-25 Squash Under-19 Boys and Girls has kicked off in grand style at KR Mangalam World School in New Delhi. Organized by the Central Board of Secondary Education under the aegis of the School Games Federation of India, the event commenced with a vibrant opening ceremony on Thursday. The opening ceremony featured march past, cultural dance performances and oath-taking ceremony. The tournament, scheduled to start from January 17, promises intense matches and remarkable sportsmanship. Speaking about the event, the Director Principal of KR Mangalam School, Dr. Jyoti Gupta, highlighted the importance of such events and how they shape minds of young athletes and future champions.
Even in the organizing, the children who are a part of the organizing team, they become so motivated, and especially this year when the CBSE has become a part of the SGFI, it is really encouraging for the children, because those who are good in sports will be able to take these certificates and directly get admissions into the colleges also. So everybody is very encouraged to look at games and sports as part of their lives, and they're giving importance to it more than academics.
Events like these continue to nurture dreams of young talents, shape future champions, and inspires younger generation to take up sports and represent the country. Dr. Jyoti Gupta also talked about the future of sports such as squash and their growing popularity in the country.
The individual games are taking a lot of lead. If we see, even the way our country has performed in the Olympics also, a lot of individual games are getting, prominent place. So we also have shooting, we have squash, we have table tennis. In fact, when we say that all our children are playing in the morning, we do encourage all children to take up one individual sport and one team sport.
Sports teach resilience and teamwork to the younger generation, which also helps in their overall academic development. With young talent pushing their limits at the national games, the future of Indian squash looks promising. With passion, precision and perseverance, the 68th National School Games for boys and girls under 19 squash, it's not just an event, it's a celebration of young talent and future of Indian sports. With cameraman Uttam Singh, this is Meher Raj Singh for DD India.
Well, that's all we have for you in this edition of DD India Live, but let us know what you think on the news of the day. Your thoughts you can share with us. And those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile application. This application is available on both iOS and Android platforms. You can scan the QR code. You saw that right on the screen. We will be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. This is Sakal Bhatt signing off, and from all of us here in Delhi, thanks for watching DD India Live.